Hello and welcome to another review, this time the Rogue Prince of Persia. The game is still in early access, so consider all this with a grain of salt, because everything here can still change. And since you are here, I don't bite. Just leave a subscription to the channel, to the reviews, because I talk about very strange games from time to time. You are already noticing the first thing that is missing in this early access. One of the skill trees is still not made, but two of them are already in place, in shape, and of course, being a roguelite made by Evil Empire, we can unlock permanent upgrades that will make it easier for us to take on other runs, because we repeat a ton of runs and we repeat and we repeat. When Evil Empire accepted the development of Dead Cells, already a classical game on the roguelite genre, they accepted it for Motion Twin. I think they would not expect it to be as important to their future as it ended up by being, and their fight with Motion Twin most likely was positive, because they released this game, and I just love when Ubisoft lets indie developers play with their franchises. And the Rogue Prince, and this is the second game from Prince of Persia this year, and both of them are very creative and imaginative. We are at the base camp where we return every time we die during a run. We can interact with several things, and there are two currencies, with one of them being used with skill trees, and we can use them to unlock these weapons that afterwards we can grab during each run. We can interact with all these characters, and they give us bits of the story they use to explain what is happening here. The match between a roguelite and Prince of Persia, it seems like it's a match made in heaven, because the strange relation between Prince of Persia and death seems like can be very suited to a game like this one. And I guess I wonder why anyone has never thought about this, or if it was Ubisoft that didn't want that anyone makes something like this. Well, gameplay wise, this game is quite simple, but it will suffer from an unfortunate yet pleasant comparison between Dead Cells and this game. And when compared, this game loses, and it loses quite a bit, because the movement, despite being perfectly okay, it is not as fluid as in the first one, because Dead Cells is very fluid, quick, and here we feel that some of the movements are a bit clunky, slow. They do not combine very well together, and seems like there is no way to deal with the crowd. There is no actually good crowd control, I assume. And despite the combat being interesting, and the game provides us with some ways to deal with the movement, when the screen becomes too crowded with enemies, it seems like we do not see quite well where we are eating. Come on. And that's not okay. I loved turrets to deal with crowd in Dead Cells, And I guess that also made me the gameplay make the gameplay a little bit easier to take over, and here we do not have that issue. Ooh, let's go! But we can stun enemies, we can shoot from a ranged weapon, but despite the game being mostly melee, and I know that Evil Empire was a little bit constrained by the lore of the game. This is not a game that it was made from scratch, so I assume that idea took part on the final conception of the game. Even so, in this early access, the game is very, very fun. It has tons of systems, new systems. It has already a lot of levels, and I know it is not yet finished. You can expect quite a bit of fun and engagement with this game, and I have to say that the way that they interlock all the information is quite cool, because we gather information that we then have to look for in every level and see the meaning of each one of those bits, and that gives us a reason to keep on playing, being that reason just not only to become stronger. We have these stores along the way where we can spend our money and our currency, and there are two types of currency. The permanent, this one that is used to get items for each of the runs. I do not know if I have the money to... Yes, I have. And the other one where we gather souls that we can then use to unlock permanent upgrades. You will see a bit now exemplification of what I was saying about the gameplay. The movement seems very slow, and I guess it's okay, but we never feel quite very overpowered, and I like to feel that in a game. I usually use... There's no point in changing weapons. My strategy is always the same. Come on. I just choose the strongest weapon because I feel that I play the game the same way no matter the weapon I use. Come on. Oh, I thought I would kill him with that movement. We can climb, we can grab walls, we have puzzles that we have to solve from time to time to get chests, to get new weapons, get stronger weapons, but with time... Ooh, this one has a shield. But that fluid movement that we are used to, it is lost here. It's fun, but lost. There's other aspects that I do not like a lot about this game. We cannot look up or down, so we have to take tons of leaps of faith. I will try to look down to see what I have underneath, and I cannot do it, so now I know that I can jump, but in many places I do not know if there are some spikes under us, and I do not think it's fair to jump and just to land on some spikes. The music is quite good because it's thematic. I think I can grab that guy. Okay, I can. Of course. It reminds me of Persia. It's fine. It's great. I assume very well made. Another chest. Let me see what I get here. I can change to a hook, and I want it, of course. Okay, why not? My character is completely developed at this point. I've unlocked everything that I want to unlock. I do not have more narrative to discover in this game, so in this early access, so I have to wait for the full release, and that's fine, of course. The game is well priced, so come on, let me... I was too slow there. The game is correctly priced, so you will not feel robbed if you buy it now and play the early access. You can go on and play it. Oh, the art style. Well, you are seeing the art style now. This cartoonish art style is, well, very, very beautiful. I love it. My concerns is just with the gameplay. Oh, I want to equip that, but since I was talking to you guys, I did not do it correctly. So, how would I grade this game? Well, if I would give it a score, and considering that it's still on early access, so I'm guessing a little bit, I would grade it with a 7. And you have this fast travel between very many spots. You can use this for exploration as you gather new information also. And with this, I think I will finish my review of the game. If you like roguelites, you can go for it safely. It's a safe bet, a very imaginative game, the first original game from the Evil Empire, so go for it. I would advise you to. So see you next time, guys. Bye.